Dictionaries. A dictionary is like a special kind of list, but instead of being ordered, it is unordered. Each item in a dictionary is stored as a key value pair. The key acts as a label or name, and the value is the data associated with that key. One powerful feature of dictionary is that the values can be any data type, including numbers, strings, list, or even other dictionaries. For example, a person is a variable consists of name and age. Here we took name as Alice and age as 25. So to get the value of name from this dictionary, we mention print person and in square bracket key name, which is name, Name, which will give output as a Alice. Take one more example, example 2. We have person consists of two key values, name, age. Name is again a list of two similar string items, Alice, sequence number 0, and Mary, sequence number 1. But to get the value as Mary, we have to print person name of 1. That will give output as Mary. Dictionaries are extremely useful when you want to store and access data by names rather than by sequence numbers, making your programs more readable and organized. Step 2. Create and manipulate a dictionary. Dictionary is a list which contains unordered data type with key and value. So take one dictionary. Let's take one dictionary. So this is our Python 3 to get into interpreter. So let's have a dictionary name address is equal to dictionary always enclosed in curly bracket, and data types are defined in key values. So R1 is a key and it has one IP address. So every value of the key also should be either a string or we have to define them. So here we are taking it as a string, R2 key, again second key, and it's also a string 10 dot 2 dot 10 dot 2 dot 2 dot 1, and then R3 its value 10 dot 3 dot 3 dot 1. So all the keys and values are enclosed in single or double inverted comma, and now let's enter. So successfully we created the dictionary and it accepted its value. So let's check the type. Okay, so it is a dictionary. Now let's check the how to get the value in a dictionary for any data item. So as I said, like dictionary has key values. So to get the first value, so we have to get it from its key. The key is R1 enclosed in square bracket. So this, similarly R2, this. So in this way we can retrieve the value of any key in a dictionary. And so if we want to insert any new key value item, then we can insert it by typing dictionary and new key and then its value, that is 10 dot 4.4.1, let's say. So it's there. Now we want to retrieve that. This one, this. So this is how like we are uh, retrieving the data from the dictionary and defining the dictionary. A key in a dictionary can have more than one value also. So we can say that any key in a dictionary can also have the value in the form of list, which contains multiple items. So let's see that. Let's understand by this one of the example. So let's say the suppose we want to display our dictionary IP address. This IP address. Okay, so we have to configure again. I think. Okay. So this is our dictionary which we configured earlier. So now let's configure R1 key. This again contain one more key, that is 10.1.1.2 and 10.1.1.3. So and this is enclosed in a square bracket. So this R1 is having the, instead of having one value, unlike other keys, it has three value. Okay, and these three value are again in a list. Okay, so this is a list. So how to retrieve that? How to, first of all, just check whether it's taking or not. So yes and yes. So how to retrieve those? Suppose I want to retrieve the value of R1, and in that I have to get second value or the sequence number, or the third value, because here in R1 this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. Okay, so let's check. So to retrieve the third value of R1, we have to type like syntax is this, and this is. So actually we configured in a like wrongly little bit. Okay, we didn't separated the item in a list with comma, so it is taking like 0 and 1, so two values only. So this was the mistake. So now see, this is correct. So now the third value of first key is 10113. So this is how like we can retrieve the keys and values in dictionaries.